that, as soon as you are done with that, meet at least 10 new people. 10 new people from across the different regions.
Okay,
when
now
you are
where
done
you are
with that,
sitting now,
then you can take your seat.
leave where you are sitting, go to the next 2 rows and greet somebody there. If you are sitting on my right, go to the next 2 rows and greet somebody there. And then everybody do that. As soon as you are done with that, meet at least 10 new people. 10 new people from across the different regions. When you are done with that, then you can take your seats. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back after this short moment. Thank you, thank you. I open the floor to the DJ and the sound guys as you give us some sound. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm going to be working with this young lady. She's going to be coming to my dignitaries to request for your numbers, pardon me, your name, your organization, and your designation. Please, if you have a call card, that would be most preferable. If not, kindly give her your name and write it legibly so that we can pronounce the names properly. And then we'll take it off from there, please. Ladies and gentlemen, that's this young girl with me here. She's going to be working with me. So in case you see her, she might come to you for your name, your designation, your organization, and your contact number. Please, if you have a call card, It will make it so easy. Thank you very much. Over to you, technical guys.
Thank you. Still, let me acknowledge the presence of Professor M.B. Musa from Gombe State University. Is one of our resource persons. Muna maka barka da samun dama, Professor. Still, we have Mrs. Nafisa Mohammed and Mr. Musa from CBN. That's our Apex Bank. Muna muku barka da zuwa kasancewar ku abokanai hulɗa kuma wanda ku ne kashin baya na ci gaban duk wani harkokin kuɗi da kuma bankuna da ke tare da Najeriya. Muna muku murna da kuma ƙara ba da haƙuri, ai haƙuri nan gaba kaɗan za mu fara shi wannan taro da ya kamu. We still apologize, and by the grace of Almighty Allah, in the next some couple of minutes we will start this great program. We thank you so much.
November. We thank God for 10 years. AMBAN. Ya ta sake soyayyar mu har abada. Ko rana da wata sun daina haske, gimbiya ta sake soyayyar mu har abada. I love you. Respect the agent, put some respect on
shine a light, make the service penetrate deep. Knowledge exchange, policy dialogue, promises we keep. The future of agency banking is right here on this floor, yeah. It's right here on this floor, yeah. Oh, it's a celebration. Tentani Basabi.
Seki soyayyar mu har abada. I love you mu har abada. Ko rana da wata sun daina haske, kin biya ta seki soyayyar mu har abada. I love you baby, sarauniya baby. I love you baby, soyayyar mu har abada. I love you baby, sarauniya baby. I love you baby, soyayyar mu har abada. Na samu diya kyakkyawa, duba yarinya san kowa, ke na baiwa amana, amanar zuciyata. Mama used to tell me, when you find a good girl, don't you ever let it go. No, no, yeah. Ajiya ki ganta, ita ce sarauniyata, ai, gimbiyata, ɗanɗano na zuciyata. Wanna show her to the world, tell everyone of our love. Our love is here to stay. This love never died. Another water suna da haske, gimbiya ta seke, soyayyar mu har abada. Ko another water sun daina haske, gimbiya ta seke, soyayyar mu har abada. I love you baby, sarauniya baby. I love you baby, soyayyar mu har abada. I love you baby, sarauniya baby. I love you baby, soyayyar mu har abada. Remember how you used to play under the waiver, under the waiver. You remember how you used to dance right near me. You were out of my life, soyayyar mu har abada. Remember how you used to play, used to play.
Carry the message we bring. Gombe
All right.
International
Please, I would like the attention of one of our special guests who is doing so much for us, as a matter of fact. When you deal with agency banking and digital economy, you must make sure you leverage on investment, as a matter of fact. Because without proper investment, please, I would like the attention of one of our special guests. Please, ladies and gentlemen, who is doing so much for us, as a matter of fact.
We have here with us
When you
Mr.
deal
Farouk
with
Ibrahim
agency
Daudu,
banking
the
and
Secretary
digital
of,
economy,
Gombe
you
State
must make sure you
Investment
leverage
Promotion
on
Agency.
investment.
Are
as
you
a
in the
matter
house,
of
sir?
fact.
I just want
Because
to
without
confirm if you're
proper
in the house.
investment, you can't be able to
Is he in the
connect the
house?
dots economic-wise. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I want
Okay,
to confirm
ushers, as soon
if
as it comes in, please
we
kindly
have
usher
here
him
with
to
us Mr.
the front
Farouk
row.
Ibrahim Daudu,
That
the
is
Executive Secretary of
Gombe
State
Investment
Investment
Promotion
Promotion Agency.
Mr. Farouk
Are
Ibrahim
you in the house, sir?
Daudu,
I just want
so
to
that he
confirm
can
if you're in
join
the
the
house.
rest of the VIP up
Is he in the
front.
house?
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce that we
Okay,
are still
ushers, as
expecting
soon as he
more
comes in,
of
please
our
kindly
dignitaries,
usher
so we're
him
not
to
keeping you
the front
just
row.
sitting and wasting your
That
time.
is
As
the
soon as they
Executive
come in,
Secretary,
we
Gombe
will
State
definitely
Investment Promotion
follow up with the
Agency,
protocol and
Mr.
kick off
Farouk
the event
Ibrahim
officially.
Daudu,
Thank you
so
very
that
much.
he can join the rest of the VIP up front. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce that we are still expecting more of our dignitaries, so we're not keeping you just sitting and wasting your time. As soon as they come in, we will definitely follow up with the protocol and kick off the
Thank you,
event
Mr. Palibo.
officially. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Kame da ka sani, muna kuma ƙara ba ku haƙuri saboda lokacin da muka sa daga farko a tunani za mu gabatar da shi wannan shiri a kan wani lokaci. To akwai wanda suke shigowa daga sauran jihohi wadda muna addu'a Allah ya kawo su lafiya. Kame da ka sani, wanda muke tsammanin shigo su insha Allah yana kan hanya kuma ya kusa ƙarisowa. Lokacin da muka sa daga farko, kame da a tunani za mu gabatar da shi wannan shiri a kan wani lokaci. Wasu ne gabatar. Akwai wanda suke shigowa daga sauran jihohi. Akwai wadda muna addu'a Allah ya kawo su lafiya. Zuba jari domin wanda muke tsammanin shigo su insha Allah yana kan hanya kuma ya kusa ƙarisowa. Muna ji ya iso. So kame da yana shi abokin aiki Palibo Wawusu ne gabatar Ibrahim Daudu akwai wato executive secretary kenan shi shugaban zuba jari agency da bunƙasa kadarori ta gwamnatin jihar Gombe kuma sauran manyan baki da suke wani wuri musamman ma wadda muna wakilai daga babban bankin ƙasa da ke jihar Gombe wato CBN yana farfajiya wakil mai martaba sarkin Gombe Ibrahim Daudu Dr. Abubakar executive secretary kenan Gombe State Investment shugaban sarakuna ta jihar Gombe kuma sarkin Daban Najeriya da kuma sauran manyan baki da suke wani wuri musamman ma musulmin Najeriya wakilai daga babban bankin ƙasa da ke jihar Gombe wato CBN dan Adalan Gombe wakil mai martaba sarkin Gombe samun dama Alhaji Dr. Abubakar na uku shugaban sarakuna ta jihar Gombe kuma sarkin Daban Najeriya na jami'ar gwamnatin jihar Gombe sarkin yakin sarkin musulmin Najeriya muna tare da shi wanda ya samu wakilcin Alhaji Muhammad Baba Mabani da kasida Adalan Gombe muna maka barka da kuma dukkan yan uwa da suka zo daga sauran jihohi na tarayyar Najeriya domin gudanar da shi wannan taro da kungiyar jami'ar gwamnatin jihar Gombe wadda shi ma harkokin kuɗi muna tare da shi kuma bankuna zuwa nan gaba kaɗan wanda gabatar da kasida wannan shine taron ta na ƙasa gabaki ɗaya yan uwa da suka zo daga sauran jihohi na tarayyar Najeriya da bikin cika shekara goma da shi wannan taro ma'ana bikin kungiyar masu hada-hada cika shekara goma da harkokin tattalin arzikin Najeriya da kuma bankuna wannan kafa ko kuma ce dukan ku da kuke wannan wuri wannan shine taron ta na ƙasa gabaki ɗaya kuke gudanarwa na tara babban bankin Najeriya bikin cika shekara goma da kafuwa doka daga kuma da ke kula ta duniya da kuma shekara goma da ɗaukaka tattalin arzikin Najeriya ya tabbatar da cewa wannan kafa ko kuma ce dukan ku da kuke wannan wuri ba a son kuɗi fula aikin da babban bankin Najeriya ke so a yi kuke gudanarwa kasuwa sai ka cika babban bankin Najeriya ga barayi ga M419 doka daga kuma take kula ta duniya wannan kafa ita ta bankin duniya na IMF bankin ƙasa ya tabbatar da cewa a cikin ruwan sanyi nan zuwa ɗan lokaci kaɗan wanda yake kiwon shanu a daji dan wani fula a ko ina a cikin buhuna ko batangale shi ma dan uwana kasuwa sai ka cika da duk wani kabila da yake daji ko yake zama a ko ina ga M419 yana amfani saboda haka wannan kafa ita ta hutar da bankin ƙasa kai tsaye a cikin ruwan sanyi money point ope da duk wani yake kiwon shanu a daji dan uwana fula ta ne lalai ma'ana kuke tafiya da ko batangale shi ma dan uwana da duk wani kabila da yake daji ko yake zama a ko ina Muna godiya gare ku.
yana amfani
Insha Allah nan gaba
da
kaɗan.
ɗaya daga cikin kafafen
Za
da
mu ci gaba
suke
da abin
tura
da
kuɗaɗe
ya
kai
tara.
tsaye. Wala
Ladies
Allah
and
Money Point,
gentlemen,
Opay, da duk wani
today
kafan
is part of
sauki
the history in
wadda
our minds,
ku ne dillale ma'ana
especially
kuke
for the
tafiya da shi.
AMMBAN
Ya sanya wannan taro ya kasance
that's
riba
going
a
to
tarayyar Najeriya.
have
Muna
a
godiya
national
gare ku.
summit,
Insha Allah
which
nan
we're
gaba
going to
kaɗan
talk on the importance
za
of
mu ci gaba da abin da
making
ya tara mu.
economy a rival.
Ladies and gentlemen,
These from the apex banks
today
of
is
the
part
Federal
of the
Republic
history
of
in
Nigeria.
our minds,
Make it
especially
happen
for the
by
AMMBAN
introducing cashless policy.
that's
With
going
all
to
these,
have,
make it
the
happen.
national
That's why we
summit,
want to thank
which
the
we're going to
AMMBAN
talk on
and
the
the
importance of
CBN and
making
still new generation
economy
banks.
a rival.
Without these
These from
new
the apex
generation
banks
banks
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria
co-opting the economy
make it happen
in a grassroots
by introducing
cannot forge
cashless
ahead.
policy.
So
with
with these,
all
that's why
these,
we invite professionals.
Make it happen. That's why we want to
the
thank
areas and
the
still in
AMMBAN
the
and the
financial easing
CBN
houses.
and still new generation
have
banks.
Talk in
With all
between
these
compensation
new
and how to
generation
see
banks,
the cashless
often
policy
the economy
and the building
in a
still
grassroots, we cannot forge ahead.
elaborate.
So with
our
this,
people from the
that's why we
grassroots
invite
to have
professionals
sense economy
in the
with their
areas
hands.
and still in the financial easing houses.
Gombe State at the jail in the
have
savannah
Talk in between
is one of the
confederation and how
top
to see
state in the
the
federation,
cashless policy,
not only in the
and the
federation, of
building
course,
still.
the Africa. That's
elaborate
overview
our people
the
from the
ease of doing
grassroots
business.
to have sense economy.
That's why
with
we
their
say
hands.
Gombe, I Health Commercial Center of the Northeast.
Gombe State at the
You
jail
see
in the
people
savannah
trooping into the
is
state,
one of the top
making
state
reliable
in the
business
federation.
opportunities are here
Not
in
only in the
ground.
federation, of course, the
What
Africa.
makes the
That's
great
overview the
the
ease of
actions,
doing business.
presidents,
That's why
the
we say
AMMBAN,
Gombe I Health Commercial Center of the Northeast.
Dr. O.T.
You see
Obioha,
people trooping into the state,
and the executive
making
make it
reliable
happen
business opportunities are
by
here in the
having
ground.
Gombe at the center.
What makes the
Can we put a hand
Please.
together for the AMMBAN, please?
actings, presidents of the
We thank you
AMMBAN,
for the embracement, and we thank you so much. In the
Dr.
next
O.T.
couple of time,
Obioha,
inshallah, za mu ci gaba da abin da ya tara mu.
and the executive make it
Manufa
happen
kowa ji a jikinsa yana gida.
by having
Game da
Gombe.
abokin aiki
at
na
the
ke
center.
faɗi
Can we put a hand together for the AMMBAN,
yake
please?
cewa, that's Mr. Palibo.
We thank you for
Tunanin shi ya shigo
the
arewa maso
engagement
gabas.
and we thank you so much.
Zai
In the
ga
next
kowa
couple
na
of time,
gudu ne daga
inshallah,
wannan angle zuwa
za
wannan
mu ci
angle.
gaba da abin da ya tara
Zai
mu.
je tasha ko kuma ya
Manufa
gaba
kowa ji a
tashan
jikinsa
jirgin
yana
sama,
gida.
ma'ana ba
Game
airport.
da abokin aiki na ke
Ko kuma zai
faɗi,
goyi gama zone ɗin babu kowa. To ashe abun ba haka
cewa,
ba ne. A
that's
social
Mr.
media ne.
Palibo. Tunanin
Idan
shi
ka
ya
je
shigo
Borno,
arewa maso gabas.
Za ka ɗauka a tsakiyar
Zai ga
Lagos
kowa
kake.
na gudu ne daga
Idan ka
wannan
je
angle
Yobe,
zuwa wannan angle.
Damaturu,
Zai
za
je
ka
tasha
ɗauka
ko
a
kuma ya
birnin tarayya
gaba
kake Abuja.
tashan jirgin sama.
Idan ka
Ma'ana
zo
ba airport.
Adamawa, za ka
Ko
ɗauka
kuma
a
zai
cikin
goyi gama
Abuja
zone
kake.
ɗin babu
Idan
kowa.
ka je Taraba,
To ashe abun ba
muna
haka
zaman
bane.
lafiya.
A social media
Babu
ne.
abin da yake faruwa a zone ɗin
Idan ka je Borno,
Shi
za ka
yasa
ɗauka a
muke
tsakiyar
cewa
Lagos kake.
ku zo ku zuba
Idan ka je
jari,
Yobe,
ku zo Gombe ku
Damaturu,
yi kasuwa.
za ka ɗauka a birnin
Babu
tarayya
matsala,
kake Abuja.
babu rikici,
Idan ka
ba
zo
yan
Adamawa,
419,
za ka
babu
ɗauka a
komai.
cikin Abuja kake. Idan ka
Sai
je
mata idan
Taraba,
za ku aura.
muna zaman
Fula-fula
lafiya.
kyawawa.
Babu abin da yake faruwa a
Ko
zuwa
mata kun ji na ɗan taɓa ku to ku ya
Shi yasa muke cewa
ana
ku
zaman
zo ku
lafiya.
zuba
Mu a
jari.
Gombe ko kishi
ku zo
mata ba
Gombe
sa
ku
yi.
yi kasuwa.
In kana so
Babu
ita za ta
matsala.
aura maka.
Babu rikici.
Wanda bai
ba
tabbata
yan
daga hannu
419.
ba haka bane.
Babu komai.
Matan Gombe.
Sai mata idan za ku
To sai
aura.
an jima za mu haɗu.
Fula-fula kyawawa.
Muna zaman lafiya. Da
Ko mata kun ji
mazanmu,
na ɗan
da
taɓa ku to ku
matanmu,
ya
da
guri.
Yobe, da Borno, da
Ana zaman
Adamawa,
lafiya. Mu a Gombe ko
Bauchi,
kishi mata ba sa yi.
duka uwanmu
In kana so
ɗaya.
ita za ta aura
ubanmu
maka.
ɗaya.
Wanda
Ku
bai
tafa min.
tabbata daga hannu in ba haka bane. Matan Gombe.
To ku tafa kan kuma.
To sai an jima za mu
Har
haɗu
ku
da
ce
ke.
na yi son kai.
Muna
We
zaman
thank you so
lafiya
much for the endurance,
da
inshallah.
mazanmu, da
In the next
matanmu,
couple
da
of minutes, we are
Yobe,
going
da
to start this
Borno,
great
da
program. Thank you so
Adamawa,
much.
Bauchi, duka uwanmu ɗaya, ubanmu ɗaya. Ku tafa min. To ku tafa kan kuma. Kar ku ce na yi son kai. We thank you so much for the endurance, inshallah. In the next couple of minutes, we are going to start this great program. Thank you so much.
10 years ago, vision started. Agent network, we deployed from the city center to the village market. Financial gap, we the strip. We are the bridge, we are the foot soldiers. Bringing money to your door, banking your pocket. 10 years ago, vision started. Agent network, we deployed from the city center to the village market. Financial gap, we the strip. We are the bridge, we are the foot soldiers. Bringing money to your door, banking your pocket, not far, not go down. Keep the engine running more. Regulators, institutions, fintechs too. We roll together, we connect. AMMBAN is the body, the part is true. Respect the agent, put some respect on impact with celebration. 10 times is a fan. Inclusion and security, that's the nation. Like national government. November 12th, make you pull up on time. Get your flight, get your seat, come on me. They get a big impact, we there on the grind. Inclusion and security, that's the carry the message we did bring. Gombe International Conference, a year sound. Where inclusion rates are low, that's where change is found. We they shine a light, make the service penetrate deep. Knowledge exchange, policy dialogue, promises we keep. The future of
Thank you.
banking is right here on this floor.
Still in our mix. If they represent of the
Gombe International Conference Center,
group managing director of the Jais Bank,
where change is found. We they shine a light, make the
Mr. Ngam Danjuma Iben, represented by Mr. Salisu Ali, relationship manager
Still in our
Jais
mix.
Bank here in Gombe office. We
If
thank
they
you.
represent of the
We thank you so much. Malam
group managing
Abdullahi
director of the
Babana
Jais Bank,
representing the chairperson,
Mr. Ngam
Mr.
Danjuma
Iben,
Iben,
State IRS,
represented by Mr. Salisu Ali,
to Amban,
relationship manager Jais Bank here in Gombe office. We thank
having the
you.
state economic kept.
We thank you so much.
Muna marabtar
Malam Abdullahi Babana Fada,
Salisu Ali,
representing the
manager
chairperson
na bankin
from the
Jais
State
Bank,
Treasury Revenue State
wadda kuma
IRS.
shi ya
We
wakilci
thank you so much for the cooperation given to our
Mr. Ngam
and
Danjuma
still
Jimen,
having the state economic
wadda
kept.
group head
We
ne
thank you so
na
much.
agency bankin ta
Muna
Jais
marabtar
Bank da ke
Alhaji
headquarter Binitare
Salisu
Abuja.
Ali,
Muna maka barka
manager
da
hudu
zuwa.
jama'a
Kuma shi
na bankin
Alhaji
Jais Bank,
Abdullahi Baba na faɗa,
wadda kuma
wadda
shi
yake
ya
wakiltan
wakilci
shugabar hukumar tattara
Mr.
kudaden shiga
Ngam
ta jihar
Danjuma
Gombe,
Jimen,
Haji Aishatu Adamu
wadda
Yaro.
group head ne na
Muna godiya.
agency bankin ta Jais Bank da ke headquarter Benin Tare Abuja. Muna maka barka da zuwa.
Thank
Sai
you.
kuma shi Alhaji Abdullahi Baba na
The
faɗa,
State Accountant General,
wadda yake wakiltan
represented by
a
Alhaji
shugabar
Nasir
hukumar
Baffa.
tattara kudaden shiga ta
We
jihar
thank you so
Gombe,
much, Alhaji
Haji
Nasiru
Aishatu Adamu
Baffa,
Yaro.
representing the
godiya.
State Accountant General. We thank you so much. Muna marabtar
Thank you.
wakilin babban
The
accountant
State Accountant
da
General,
makullin kuɗi na jihar Gombe,
represented by
wanda ya
Alhaji
samu kilcin
Nasir Baffa.
Alhaji Nasiru Baffa.
We thank you so much,
Muna maka
Alhaji
barka da
Nasiru
samun dama
Baffa,
domin zuwa wannan wuri. We thank
representing
you so
the
much.
State Accountant General. We thank you so much. Muna marabtar wakilin babban accounta da makullin kuɗi na jihar Gombe, wanda ya samu kilcin Alhaji Nasiru Baffa. Muna maka barka da samun dama domin zuwa wannan wuri. We thank you so much.
Wema Bank is willing to work and partner with small businesses across the country. So send a message now to hop on this moving train. As you can see, we're about to send out cartons. So join us.
Mr. Victor Olojo,
Because these are very, very
the BOT of the AMMBAN, we thank you so much for the wonderful job. Muna godiya, muna fata ka shigo jihar Gombe, tsakiyar arewa maso gabas. Da fata za ka ji daɗin wannan jiha.
Mr.
da
Victor
kuma dukkan
Olojo,
wanda suke wannan jiha ta Gombe.
BOT of the
Muna
AMMBAN,
fata
we thank you so
kuna
much
jin daɗin jihar Gombe.
for the wonderful
Muna
job.
fata
Muna godiya, muna fata
yanayi
ka shigo jihar Gombe,
da kuma
tsakiyar arewa maso gabas.
yanayin abincinmu
Da fata za ka ji
kuma shi
daɗin
kansa
wannan
garin
jiha da kuma
ya muku
dukkan
kuma ya daidai.
wanda suke wannan
Muna
jiha ta Gombe.
fata wanda ya zo
Muna
ya koma zai
fata
sake
kuna jin
dawa
daɗin jihar Gombe.
domin ya da kasuwancinsa a
Muna
jihar
fata
Gombe. Muna kuma
yanayi
godiya da kuma ƙara jinjina da
kuma
kuma daga sauran jihohi
yanayin
na
abincinmu
tarayyar Najeriya gabaki ɗaya da
da
birnin
kuma shi
tarayya
kansa
Abuja.
garin
Muna
ya muku
godiya
kuma ya
matuƙa.
daidai. Muna fata wanda ya zo ya koma zai sake dawa domin ya da kasuwancinsa a jihar Gombe. Muna kuma godiya
da kuma ƙara jinjina da kuka fito daga sauran jihohi na tarayyar Najeriya gabaki ɗaya da birnin tarayya Abuja. Muna godiya matuƙa.
Come close. Here are some fun facts about Bremer Bank's POS.
Instant settlement,
Bills payment,
Wallet top up, account opening,
Pay with transfer. Come close. Here are some fun facts about Bremer Bank's. Are you an agent, super agent, aggregator, small business owner? You're into the transactional business, you're a religious organization, filling station, supermarket, or you just go around and you do buying and selling? Come closer. Let me introduce to you the newly introduced Wema Bank POS machines. We have the K11, which is a full Android POS machine, and we have the different Androids that has a keypad and also the screen here. Let me tell you something. If you want your business to flourish without any hitches or glitches, this is the POS machine that you need to get. We have it in large quantity, and wherever you are in the country, just send us a message. We will deliver to you, whether you're in the east, you're in the west, you're in the north, you're in the south, wherever it is that you are. Send us a message. We will deliver to you. If you want it in units, we have it. If you want it in cartons, we have it. Please note that the lease fee for this is 20,000 naira. So send a message to Wema Bank or swipe up to DM whoever posted this video, and they will take you through the easy and seamless process to get this POS machine. Trust me, if you're not using these new POS machines, you're sleeping, because these are very, very durable. They are the latest in the game. Nobody has this POS machine. Trust me, and this is from Wema Bank. Wema Bank is willing to work and partner with small businesses across the country. So send a message now to hop on this moving train. As you can see, we're about to send out cartons. So join us and let us make money together. Very, very durable. They are the latest in the game. This POS machines. Trust me, and this is from Wema Bank. Wema Bank is willing to work and partner with small businesses across the country. So send a message now to hop on this moving train. As you can see, we're about to send out cartons. So join us and let us make money together.
Thank you. By the grace of Almighty Allah, by 11 date, 11 dot on the time, we are going to start this great program. Thank you. Let me invite my colleague, by the grace of Almighty Allah, Palibo, Lawson, please.
Let's make it happen. Join the podium and start the business of the day. Mr. Stephen Palibo Lawson. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, Zabo. Please, can you put your hands together for him? How do you say, the more you clap, the more successful you become?
Say it now, let me hear. Da zaran ka tafa, idan kuka tafa hannu, to za ku samu ƙarin arziki.
So put your hands together for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. The more you clap, the more successful you become. Abdul, it always gets to them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the 9th conference and the 10th anniversary of AMMBAN. AMMBAN, ladies and gentlemen, has been on for a long time, and we are very much honored to be part of this year's event. Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria started its first conference as the Association of Mobile Money Agents in Nigeria, AMMAN, and that was in 2016. This happened in Lagos. That was when I joined them under the leadership of the now present chairman of the BOT, the person of Mr. Olojo Victor, who was then the president, and did excellently to ensure that we were able to carry out the association to the place we are today. It's not little fit for you and I to witness a 10th year anniversary. It's a testament to the fact that we must have been doing something right for us to be able to drive and, of course, work with the government of the day in ensuring that financial inclusion goes beyond rhetorics or buzzwords, but now the reality with us here. And you and I see that this is happening here as a matter of fact. That was in 2016, ladies and gentlemen, and that was held in Lagos. In 2017, we had the second AMMBAN conference, and that also was held in Lagos, LCCI Alausa. It had the theme, Spurring Mobile Money and Agency Banking Activities, Opportunity Options for Financial Inclusion Growth in Nigeria. Then we had the third edition, which now moved to a different venue, still in Lagos as AMMBAN, and that was the theme of driving financial inclusion, exploring agency banking with shared services. And that also, as a matter of fact, was what 2018 was all about. And one of the things that we witnessed in 2018 was when there was an amalgamation between two major associations, one that had its huge presence in the north and the other that had the presence, so to speak, in the south. That was what gave birth to what we now know as Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria, AMMBAN. Please, can you put your hands together for that? The first conference of AMMBAN, which is still a continuum, was the one that held in Kano. As a matter of fact, for me, it was my first time in the north. And AMMBAN was the organization that took me to the north for the first time. Please, can you put your hands together for AMMBAN? So what it means is that without AMMBAN, I would never have visited the north. And my experience in Kano was a very fantastic one. As a matter of fact, I was discussing with the state coordinator of Morning Point and his team, Mr. Abdul, earlier on today that it looks like Gombe seems to have a city replication of Kano. And Gombe has one of the best road networks I think this country can actually boast for. Please put your hands together for Gombe government. And so that fourth edition, we had the topic or the theme, the Nigerian Financial Inclusion Agenda, Youth and Women as Catalysts for Advancement. And Dangote Business School, Bayer University, actually was the host or the venue for that year. And you and I know that in 2019, when we had the COVID in 2020, everybody was struggling for their lives. And COVID actually brought about what today we know as remote working and some of the technology that has brought a different way with which we work. And so 2021, we had the fifth AMMBAN conference with the theme, Sustaining the Gains of Financial Inclusion, Exploring Sustainable Framework for Last Mile Drivers. And that held in Abuja. And that was very exciting for a lot of us because that was the first time we actually had that in the Federal Capital Territory of the country. And that was at the National Center for Women Development. In 2022, we had the sixth edition with the theme, Agency Banking in the Digital Age, Enforcing Standards, Seizing Opportunities, and Managing Risk. That, as a matter of fact, seemed to go back to Lagos. But then we had the seventh edition, which aired in 2023, and that also, as a matter of fact, had the theme being the future of agency banking, creating value for sustainable relevance. And that was in Abuja. On the 8th National Conference, we had the theme from data to action, driving financial inclusion in the last mile. And that one held in Edo State. And I see some of the members of the LOC in Edo in the house. Please, can you put your hands together for Edo State, as a matter of fact. Thank you so very much. We had a great, wonderful experience. But please, forgive me, Edo State needs to come and learn how to build road from Gombe State. Because Edo State roads, by the time you plow that road and come back, even your POS will be begging for some change, you know. But Gombe State has the best roads in the country. Please put your hands together for Gombe State. And I'm not trying to be politically correct. When we were driving, when we got into the state, as a matter of fact, I insisted that I was going to come into Gombe by road. Understanding the fact that the flight to Gombe, as a matter of fact, was somebody's salary as well. So when we drove to Gombe, as we were entering the city state, it felt like I was flying into New York. When you saw the way the city was carved, and then I almost told my driver, please, can you stop? I feel like walking on this road to my hotel. The driver said, no, don't worry, it's your first time.
We want you to experience what Gombe has to offer. The jewel indeed in the savannah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited that Gombe, for my first time, we drove all the way from Abuja for 8 hours. And we only had some few police checkpoints. There were more military than police. And then they said the road in Gombe, I mean from Abuja to Gombe was bad. So I was telling the driver, so you call this road bad road? Come to Edo and Asaba, you understand what bad road is. I want the Edo people to go back home to let them know that we are talking to them about the state of their roads. Let them come to Gombe State to come and learn how to build roads. And so we had a wonderful time in Edo, nevertheless, because Edo played host. And when we had the AGM, we insisted that the conference must come back to the north. And then we are here at Gombe, where we're having a theme, a decade of impact, advancing agency banking for inclusive and secure financial services. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please, I would like us to put our hands together for the local organizing committee, as well as all of the teams that have made this a reality for us. Unfortunately, there was a gentleman that I was looking forward in seeing today. His name is Alhaji Kamal. Alhaji Kamal should have joined us. He actually lost somebody, I think some few days ago, so he couldn't make it. And then a very good friend of mine who I actually work with all the time, her name is Khadija Hassan. Perhaps she would have been on the podium with us at this moment. She lost her auntie day before yesterday. And then yesterday, she lost another auntie, and so she couldn't make it here. And so we'd like the AMMBAN team to please reach out to them, because they were so very, very sad that they couldn't be here this year. They were looking forward to being here to experience what Gombe hospitality was all about. But that is to tell you that agency banking has come to stay. Today, we are witnessing a reality that we've never witnessed in this country. And the first time for me in Gombe State, to see this kind of magnificent infrastructure, please put your hands together for the government of this state. This is part of the reason I tell Zabo that Nigeria is better together. We have our differences, but we must find a way to come to a common ground in order for us to be able to move together as one. And agency banking provides that platform. Agency banking has been operating in all of the 6 geopolitical zones. And I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Victor Olojo, the President Emeritus, for staying true to the course and ensuring today we are here as a matter of fact. And so this event wouldn't have been possible without the wonderful support of our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for Money Point? Please put your hands together for them. Wema Bank, please put your hands together for Wema Bank. 80 years plus is no joke. And then Sarah by Wema Bank is obviously recognized. We want to say a big thank you to Build Pay. Please put your hands together for Build Pay. Let them know we recognize them. We say a big thank you to Jaiz Bank. Please put your hands together for Jaiz Bank. We also say a big thank you to Gombe State Government. Please, can you put your hands together for Gombe State Government? Kano State Government, Nigeria, thank you. SWAV, we say a big thank you. E-Networks Technologies Limited, Police VGC, Mais Trade, and definitely we have Vintava. We also have Go Further, who, as a matter of fact, is part of the sponsors. But we have our partners, which include EFINA. Please put your hands together for EFINA. EFINA has been on ground so much more. I was hoping I was going to see Sanef here today, but all the best. We know we've always partnered with them in different times and different years. And the Oga Patapata of them all, ladies and gentlemen, Central Bank of Nigeria. Please put your hands together for CBN. CBN makes things happen. You know, the financial inclusion of the policy, the policy of financial inclusion has started a long time ago. And looking at this year's theme, we are seeing how far the impact has been registered. How much are we going to be able to tell that story? It's part of what CBN will help us understand, and that narrative will be better projected. My name is Stephen Ipalibo Lawson. I host the NTA Business Matters. As a matter of fact, the local organizing committee here in Gombe insisted that I had to be here today. I started with AMMBAN from the very first instance under the leadership of Mr. Victor Olojo, and Mr. Abdurrahman Aliyu insisted that Stephen Lawson, you must be here in Gombe. I've been waiting too long for that. Please, where is Abdurrahman? Can you please put your hands together for him? Please come, let them see you. We need to recognize you properly. This man gave me better tools in Kafa yesterday, and he made sure that he has not given me furu dununu yet, you know. We're going to look forward to that. Abdurrahman Aliu, please, can you come? We want to recognize you. Please, can you come up quickly? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this gentleman. He's the co-chairman. He's doing me like this. He thinks I'm not going to do that. He's the co-chairman as well as the man who has been doing so well. We want to say a big thank you. Please, can you face them? And then please, one more time, put your hands together for Abdurrahman Aliu. Now go there. Thank you very much. He insisted, as a matter of fact, he paid part of my expenses to get here to Gombe from his own pocket. Please put your hands together for him. And of course, this wouldn't have been possible without the acting president of AMMBAN, the man who called me on the phone and he said, Mr. Lawson, it's not going to be under my leadership, you will not be in Gombe. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Obioha, the acting president of, the acting national president of AMMBAN, as a matter of fact. And so at this point in time, we are going to run into the program. But before we do that, we would like to recognize more people in our midst. I understand we have certain dignitaries that have joined us as a matter of fact. And one of the people I would like to recognize, and I would like us to also bring forward or recognize if they are not yet in the front, is the person of the regional manager, North Region of Wema Bank, Madam Aisha Musa. Please, can you put your hands together for her? Nagode, Nagode. Zabo, Nagode means thank you, right? Okay. Nagode, madam. Wema Bank is one of our huge sponsors. I'm very sure without Wema Bank, some of us wouldn't have been here today. Please put your hands together one more time for Wema Bank. The head agency banking of Wema Bank also is in the house with us here. Mr. Adewale Agboluaje. Please put your hands together for him. Where's Mr. Adewale? Please, can you bring Mr. Adewale? Oh, fantastic. You're welcome, sir. This is your domain, agency banking, as a matter of fact. We have also the retail cluster head, North Region of Wema Bank, in the person of Mr. Edwin Amen. Please.